The year of the Stratocaster. 2024 marks 70 years of Stratocasters. This is the 70th anniversary year of the release of the Fender Stratocaster. And this iconic guitar has been a staple in rock and roll and blues and random other types of music over the last 70 years, and it's showing no signs of slowing down as far as being a popular guitar. And with 2024 being designated kind of the year of the Stratocaster, of course, Fender is taking a opportunity for marketing and sales opportunity, and why wouldn't they? And they have now the 70th anniversary Stratocaster collection. And if you go to their website, you can see, the best sellers, new releases, artist signatures, yada, yada, yada. They really do have some really nice guitars on here, but I am not here to sell guitars for Fender. I'm here to talk about Stratocasters in general and just how they've evolved through the years. And I have my Stratocaster here, my one Stratocaster that I've had since 1992. I bought this brand new at a Guitar Center in Chicago, Illinois in 1992. I actually traded in a Epiphone Les Paul for it, which was my first guitar that I'd only had for about a year at the time. But I'm not going to talk about my particular Strat in this video, because we're going to do a standalone video dedicated to my Strat, being that I've had it a long time and it's always been my main go-to, at least for electrics. But on Reverb.com here, there's a timeline of Fender Stratocasters, and though it's not comprehensive nor totally inclusive, it does give a really good general overview of the beginnings and all the evolutions of the guitars, the Fender Stratocaster through the years. So we're just going to go through it, starting from the very beginning here with the Sunburst model here, the first main version of the standard Strat with the fretted maple neck, sunburst finish, double cutaway body, which does give the Fender Stratocaster its characteristic look and shape, with the 3 knobs and the 3-way selector. Note that it was only a 3-way selector at the time. 8-screw pickguard, regular bridge or vibrato bridge, yada yada yada. I'm not going to read all this word for word. I will put a link down in the description if you want to go check it out yourself, but you can see the first generation ran roughly 1954 to 59. 59 we had some modifications. Second main version standard rosewood fretboard on maple neck, color or sunburst finish. 11-screw pickguard. Variations during this period included a neck profile, fretboard neck join style, and dot marker material. Going further into the 60s, into the mid 60s, this is the third version where we have the rosewood fretboard on maple neck. Getting into the 80s, we're getting more into the modern era of Strats. They were trying to do a little bit of a revamp, if you will, with the older style, smaller headstock. And then we get into the ST, or the Japanese period, or the Japan period, if you will. The early models here, the JV series, their serial number is a prefix there for the Japan. Some Japan models were only available domestically. And then we get into the Elite Stratocaster, which was short-lived. Noise canceling white cover pickups, 3 push button selector. That's kind of weird. Look, it's got 3 buttons. Redesigned vibrato and bridge. That's kind of an interesting one. And then we get into the American Standard Stratocaster, and this is kind of like the basic Stratocaster that was kind of sought after during the time. There was this brief Power Strat period, which is kind of a weird looking one. You can see that it's got some strange pickups there with a double pickup at the bottom. I don't remember where exactly they changed it, but at some point it went from a 3-way switch to a 5-way switch. I read somewhere that's because people were trying to get the in-between circuits by basically affixing it in the middle, so Fender just went ahead and made it a 5-way switch, which is kind of a funny story. Passing through here, here's the Strat 12, which was a Japan model, providing one of the few opportunities to own a 12-string Strat, so hence the Strat 12 is a 12-string guitar, and that's got a weird looking headboard on it. Standard series. So this is actually the type that I have. I have a standard series from 1992. It is a Mexico made, which you can see that they were Japan made 1988 to 1991, then Mexico made 1991 to 2017. And these were some pretty good guitars. Mine I've held on to for 32 years, obviously, so I like mine. Offered as a regular model, as well as versions with fancy wood plus top, non-gloss satin, synced, linkable Roland ready. Oh, that's pretty cool. But these were just the basic standard Stratocasters that weren't American made and in many regards are just as good in quality. They definitely seem to play the same to me, but I don't have a lot of different data on this, but I maybe played 20 or 30. Deluxe Series 1997 to 2021, Mexico-made upgrade models. That's a pretty good looking one there, isn't it? Look at that pick guard on that. American Deluxe Series 1998 to 2016, high-end versions of the contemporary American Standard models. These run dates were 1998 to 2003, 2004 to 2010. Why didn't they just say 1998 to 2010 and 2011 to 2016? It covers all the years. They could have just said 1998 to 2016. There must be some sort of break in production runs or something like that that designates that. American Vintage Series 1982 to current. So this is a modern take on the vintage design that's a long-running basically series. Classic Series 1999-2018, a Mexico-made take on a 50s design. Road Worn Series. This must be during that trend where people were, you know, paying for jeans that already had holes in them and stuff. That looked kind of weird. I mean, mine kind of, well, it doesn't look as bad as that, but mine's got some actual missing paint from where it was dropped. Pawn Shop Series, that's funny. It's got a little bit of like a Tysco feel to the body to it, but standard neckboard and headboard. American Professional Series, 2017 to current. So a good US made model replacing the long-standing American Standard with a C-shaped neck. So it's got a little bit of a different neck on it, which can affect the playability from what I understand and the little bit of experience that I've had with them. And then we have the Player Series 2018 to current, affordable Mexico-made models replacing the Classic Series, 2 major runs 2018 to 2020. American Performer Series, these are pretty nice. Relatively affordable US-made models, C-shaped satin finish neck, 22 jumbo frets. 22 jumbo frets, nice. Mine only has 21. Ventera Series 2019 to current, Mexico-made vintage 5 model. I like the color on that. The Acoustasonic Stratocaster 2020 to current, so kind of a acoustic take on the Strat. American Ultra Stratocaster 2020 to current. So they're the most recent high-end Strats and it looks pretty fancy. Modern D-neck. That's kind of getting to the end of the article. If you go into the actual comment section of reverb.com/news/the timeline of Fender Stratocasters, you'll see in the comment section there basically all of the ones that they missed. Again, this whole thing at reverb.com is not by any means comprehensive. It's just a quick, fun run through of what they have on reverb.com to celebrate the year of the Strat, being that it is the 70th anniversary. So with that, my next video, I'm actually going to talk about my personal Strat and give it a review. So look forward to that, but until next time, later.